Everyone, hello everyone. Flying solo tonight. Padating pa lang si Owen and I think Ron probably like fell asleep. Pero tonight we have a guest, Lawrence Coe. Now he is a banker, but he also collects shoes, and so we're gonna find out from him how he got started. Like when how he started collecting shoes. Everybody collects cars, some collect like spoons, Coke bottles, so things like that. So we go to this one. This is a more common thing, which is about like collecting rubber shoes, sneakers. So that's what we got for you tonight. So he's going to be joining us in a few minutes, and I think so. We're still waiting for the other host to come in. So it's only me right now. So let us know how you're going. What's been happening to your day? Balik na kami sa work, so everyone's like we're kind of working from home, like 3 days a week. Weird, like especially in IT, it's not so weird kasi software kami, so we can just remote control things and all that. Pero yung face to face sa tao, parang yun ang nawawala ngayon, lalo na sa support. Kung programming ka, it's like no problem. Si Owen, ganun, like usap-usap lang sila sa phone or di kaya like video conference, pwede na. Yung sa amin is like, you get to know your clients, yung mga tao, like by walking to the different departments. Eh ngayon, wala. The other thing is like negative ako sa PCR test. And I don't know if you saw my post kung nagpakuha kayo ng test sa Chinese Gen at you're expecting to download the results. Parang may problema yung site nila for the last week yata. And so that's why it's kind of hard like to get the results. So I had to call them directly and I had to get them to email my results. So but yeah, that's been my day. So I hope it's not as exciting. It's not as exciting as I would like it to be, pero it's life. It's life of working from home. Di pa rin kami lumalabas, so it's over 100 days now. We haven't killed each other, so nastuck pa rin kami sa home. And it's okay. Like we can still get deliveries. Like we get people that would buy stuff for us. So the only looking forward to gamitin ko ulit yung PPE ko. Pero man, it was hot. I don't think I can handle. I think 5 hours is like in the heat is mahirap talaga. So hats off to the frontliners na kahit na aircon yung area nila. Yeah, it's still tough. Yeah, Mick, how you going? Yeah, solo ko ngayon, but I think Lawrence is supposed to come in. Tuob lang katapat ng yeah, that's like the Cebu mayor or something. Na like she's suggesting ginagawa ko yun dati sa asthma yun eh. Pamparelax ng chest. Ito, merong isang guest na host. Hey Eleanor, ito yung front color. Hello. Yeah, I can't hear you, but yeah, thanks for joining. Actually, nandun siya, pero ayaw niya pakita yung face niya. So, wait lang ako. Hello, Eleanor. Yeah, I can't hear you, man. Like, why don't you put your headset on? And then, it's echoing. Oh, hey, Alan. Oh, by the way, guys, nandito na you can help me interview Lawrence then. So, without further ado, I want to introduce our guest, Lawrence Coe. Hey, Lawrence. How's it going? Hey, Lawrence. All right, here we go. Let's see, Eleanor. And I
Sure.
wala. So, yung mga, like sometimes we have more than one host on the show. Other times, like they kind of disappear, like or they're coming in. Some of them have actually got like jobs, they report overseas, and so that's why it's probably just the two of us. Baka yung iba dumating pa. So okay, let's start this thing. I want to get a background on how you got into collecting shoes. Paano yung nangyari?
Siguro nag-start to nung 2014, nung nagsimula akong tumira dito sa BGC. It was just so convenient kasi nung nagsimula ako tumira dito sa BGC, nandyan lang sa baba namin yung Titan.
Titan is the shoe store, right?
Titan is the shoe store. Sila yung actually parang nag-launch dito sa Philippines nung parang sneaker culture
Right.
for basketball.
Right.
So when I started living here in BGC, nandyan lang sila sa baba. So every time may bagong release or gusto ko tumingin ng sapatos, bababa lang ako. Punta lang ako sa baba, punta ako sa store, or pag may release, pag Saturday, ang bilis pumila, ang bilis mag-access. Tapos, actually, yung pinaka-start ko is when a friend of mine sa Pangasinan, yun talaga, siya talaga yung collector talaga. Nagpapublish siya sa Japan, nagpapublish siya sa Singapore, nagpapublish siya sa US. Tapos, nung nakita ko na ang dami na po-post, and then nagsimula si Titan dito, sabi ko sa kanya, nag-offer ako sa kanya. Gusto mo, ako bumili para sa'yo sa Titan. So, it started out na ako yung bumibili para sa kanya. Kasi dati, gusto ko parang makakuha ng membership sa Titan. And to get that membership, kailangan maka-reach ka ng spending ng 22,000 in a span of 2 months.
Wow.
Since collector siya talaga, every month or every month, mga 2-3 sapatos yung mga pinapabili niya sa akin, worth 7,000 to 8,000 each. So nakakuha ko ng initial membership. So once you get initial membership, meron ka na access tuwing may release sila na limited edition, mga ganun. And then may ginawa nila parang 2 tiers yan na meron kang initial membership, then after that, pagkatapos ng pag naka-reach ka ng I think it was 220,000, parang elite member.
Damn, so, that's a lot of like, okay, before we go into any more details, yung shoes ba habang tumatagal nag-appreciate siya ng value?
Yes. Merong mga shoes na nag-appreciate talaga ng value. May mga shoes na hindi. Depende sa hype nung sapatos, and depende din dun sa sa version or sa colorway nung sapatos. Mostly ang pinaka hype and sikat na sa Philippines is yung Jordan 1.
Right,
yung mga Jordan 1, especially yung pag tinatawag yung mga original na colors, yung black, red, yung blue black, which is they call royals, or yung gray black, ganon. Yun, yung mga keep it in if you keep it in pristine condition, if you don't use it, nag-a-appreciate talaga yung value. Pag ginamit mo na siya, nagle-lessen yung value for a bit, depende kung how worn out the shoe is. So, may mga sneaker groups dito na may mga sneaker groups dito na pwede ka magbenta ng mga shoes. Is dalawa sa pinakamalaking sneaker group dito na member ako is yung pinaka-prestigious. One is yung Pinoy Sneakerheads. They have 200 plus thousand members.
Wow. Okay.
And doon kahit na anong sapatos, pwede mo ibenta, pwede mo i-post doon. Pero you got to have the membership. Na every time you post something, you have to post your membership card. Nandun din yung membership identification mo para yung other members, kwan sila. They have, kung parang may kampante sila na bumili sa'yo na hindi ka nagbebenta ng peke kasi dami rin nagbebenta ng peke.
Right. Okay. May tanong din si Mike, ano daw yung most rare sneaker that you have?
Pinaka-rare na meron ako. Sandali lang. I think ito siya, sandali.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I think it's this one.
Why is that? Anong special? Is that an Air Jordan or something?
Yeah, it's a Jordan Slick. It's a Jordan 6 Jordan 6 Slam Dunk. So crossover siya with Jordan brand and yung anime na Slam Dunk. Kaya meron dito yung
yung okay. I see. Okay.
Meron siyang 3M image.
Right. Yeah, I can see it there. So, magkano na ngayon yan? Nag-appreciate yan ang value?
Sandali. We can actually check right now kung magkano na. Dati kasi before ini-estimate mo lang yung value depending on your market.
Yeah.
Tapos ngayon you can actually check. Ang pangalan ng website is StockX. So I'm going to StockX right now. StockX.com. Para siyang ginawa nilang trading platform, selling platform.
Okay.
Parang how do you call this? Parang stock exchange ng sapatos.
Yes. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah. So yung website na yon, StockX, nag-aano sila. Meron silang shoes, meron silang, and I think they have handbags, watches, basta collectible items. So I'm going to that site now. Lagay ko Jordan 6 Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
Tapos, makikita mo rin doon by size. Pwede mo piliin kung size. So for example, the pair I have is size 9.5. So it's in pristine condition, brand new, dead stock, yung hindi pa nagagamit. $700.
What? Dollars? $700.
700 American dollars.
God damn. Okay. And nung binili mo siya, magkano?
Nung SRP, nung Philippine release, it's around 14,000 pesos.
Which is what?
300.
Yeah, close to
350.
Okay. Wow, that's a
Benta
lot.
natin yung sapatos ni Lawrence.
Yeah, no, that's I didn't know that they appreciate and value that much. Para talaga siyang stocks, like damn. Okay. So
how many pairs do you have
I
total?
count, pero it's around 40 to 50. Yan doon sa range na yun.
Okay. Tapos may complete series ka nun? No? Completed series ng halimbawa, like yung sneakers na wala nang ginagawa, that model has been like terminated.
Usually kasi majority of my collections are Nike and mostly talaga yung Jordans. And then yung si Jordan brand kasi ang ginagawa niya, every how many years, nire-reissue nila talaga yung sapatos.
Sorry, may dumaan lang na.
Wala sila talaga yung wala na, ganun.
Okay. Brian, may tanong lang. What can you say about the local brands? Nagko-collect ka rin ba ng local brand?
Local brands hindi pa, pero merong local brand ngayon na very interesting yung ginagawa nila para sa akin, which is si World Balance. If you're not familiar, World Balance, local brand siya, sobrang bata-bata pa tayo, meron na yan. Tapos, recently meron silang, ikaw dapat na to, alam mo to eh. Recently meron silang collaboration with Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yeah, they release merchandise, bags, shirts, shoes na connected to Star Wars. So that's very, very, very interesting. Na possible na pag nakakita ko, it's one of the things na possibly I can
I bought one. Kaya lang wala sila ng size ko. That was yeah. So
Seven?
minimum size yata nila 7. Kasi si Eleanor ang nagsabi sa akin, sige na, kunin mo na. Like, sabi ko, okay, let me try one. Tapos, I think nung tinry namin yun, napakalaki, so it won't fit. So, parang flip siya.
Just wear thick socks.
Huh?
Correct.
Just wear thick socks.
I can't do that, man. It feels weird. So
hindi para kay Nato magmumukha siya McDo.
Actually, oo.
Size,
ano ba size ng paa mo? 6? Size 6?
6.5, I think is the most. Sabi ni Rick Bryan, PBA merch na ata ang World Balance. Totoo ba yan?
Sorry?
Yung World Balance PBA merchandise na siya.
PBA merchandise, not really, not all. Merong mga ibang merchandise si PBA na merong kay World Balance, merong mga iba dati kay Axel. Tapos ngayon per team, lumilipat-lipat. Axel ang may hawak. Ngayon, hindi ko na maalala meron time din si Dickies yung may hawak sa ibang team. Currently hindi ko sure kung sino yung may hawak ng the whole of PBA.
So what is who makes a good quality shoe? Like, I mean, rubber shoes, ganun. Like what would you class as like a good collector's item, I guess, from a collector's point of view?
From collector's point of view, well, you can't go wrong with Jordan 1.
Okay.
Kasi yung pinaka-classic na silhouette ng sapatos. And lalo na ngayon, after nung lumabas nung Last Dance na documentary ni Michael Jordan, yung mga sapatos na suot niya doon, bigla na lang pagkatapos pinalabas ng episode, bigla na lang makikita mo, pinapost sa sneaker group, selling Jordan 13, selling Jordan 12 from Last Dance, ganyan. Kung ano na sinasabi nila. Tapos, dahil pa may hype, tinataasan nila yung presyo. Pero, you can't go wrong with Jordan 1. Meron nga actually magre-release this July. Ang pangalan ng shoe is Jordan 1 Dior. So it's a collaboration with Christian Dior.
Wow.
It will be released in I think
that must be expensive.
First weekend of July. Actually kakasend lang sa akin nung link ni Derek LA. You know Derek. Yan si Derek, ang laki ng...
Yes, LA Madrejos, yes.
Yeah. Kakasend lang niya sa akin yung link para mag-sign up doon. Tapos tinanong ko, magkano ba yung SRP niyan? It's $3,500.
God damn!
Damn! Grabe, pang tuition fee na yun ng ilang units ng grad school.
Ito yan. Ito yung catch dyan. Ito yung catch dyan. Hindi lang. Punta tayo ng StockX. Dali lang.
Eh,
Resell niya, lowest asking price for a size 9.5. Well, 9.5 kasi ako, kaya 9.5 lang lagi tinitignan ko eh. $17,900.
no way. What the hell?
1,000?
Yes.
That's crazy, man.
Ang tawag namin doon, condo na naglalakad.
Literal.
You
Na hindi mo pwedeng tirhan.
Hindi want those shoes. Kasi, di ba, okay, so hypothetically, you bought one of them. Hindi ba matatakot ka na isuot yun? Dahil alam
Hindi sinusuot yun.
Actually, meron ako dito isang sapatos na it's worth around 36,000 pesos. Hindi ko na masuot eh.
wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Pero meron ng confirm one pair dito sa Philippines, kahit na hindi pa siya nare-release. Meron ng confirm one pair, tapos sinusuot niya.
Yeah.
Kaya
Mas-
Bakit kaya niya sinusuot?
because siya si DJ Big Boy Cheng. Because he can.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, siya,
Yeah.
like, kotse, ganon. Tapos,
He-
you go to the exclusive places.
He has the biggest collection here in the Philippines, na yung collection niya even sa America, sikat siya dahil dun sa collection niya of shoes, and he even opened a store dito. Tapos yung mga shoes niya doon, pag may mga rare shoes ka nahanap doon, ka pupunta sa kanya. Tapos yung mga shoes niya, good thing about him is that he wears his shoes.
Okay.
Sinusuot niya yung sapatos niya, and then pinapahiram niya sa mga ibang sneaker store para sila, parang dito sa BGC before, si Soul Academy nag-set up ng pop-up booth. I think it's around more or less 20 square meter na all around glass. Tapos nandun lahat sapatos ni Big Boy Cheng. Siguro yung sapatos na nandun aabot siguro ng mga let's say 8 to 10 million pesos or more.
God.
Damn. So, may tanong si Alan, yung regular viewer natin. Saang bansa gawa mas madalas ang meron ng collection mo?
Mostly kasi ngayon, halos lahat ng Nike, mostly made in China. Some models are made in Vietnam. Pero yun, since the factory ng Nike, so nandun talaga, made in China talaga.
Yung Adidas na Dragon Ball Z, like, nag-release ba
Z?
dito?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Yung deadline now.
Yes, nag-release dito sa Philippines in limited quantity last year. Tapos hindi siya sabay-sabay ni-release. In tranches nila ni-release. I think it was done every 2 weeks or every month. Actually, wala akong nakuha dun ni isa. I tried, I think, those shoes. Pero yun nga, it's actually, maganda yung collaboration, Adidas and Dragon Ball. Pero yung execution nila, I think it could have been better. Kasi nakita ko recently na Dragon Ball din na collaboration with China brands naman.
Okay. So parang it lessens the impact, like
hindi naman sa it lessens the impact. Kumbaga parang mas maganda yung kinalabasan ng design ng China brand.
Okay.
Yes. Ang nangyari kasi dun sa Adidas, parang kumuha lang sila ng current nila na sapatos. Tapos sinalpakan lang nila ng kulay ng Dragon Ball, ng damit ni Goku, damit ni Vegeta, ni Frieza, ni Gohan, gano'n. Well as yung sa China, they made specific designs na naka-embed dun sa shoe na particular na Dragon Ball talaga siya.
So each character, pagka yun yung character, yun yung kulay ng shoes, ganon.
Yes, yes.
Maganda nga yan. Because at least, yun yung color code ng character. Yeah, that's cool.
Subukan ko ng kumuha nung isa na lalabas, kaso nga lang, it's exclusive to China, and then nung nagka-COVID, wala na yung schedule ng release, and parang ayoko na rin kumuha kasi magagaling na yung specifically China release talaga yung pair.
Right. Okay. Wow. So what's the way forward for you? Like, how much more are you going to expand yung collection mo? So you have like about 50 shoes now. So,
umabot na ako dun sa point na yung talagang nagpabawas.
Okay.
Yung mamimili na lang ako ng gusto ko talaga. And then, yun na talaga. When I say talaga, I think I've said that for how many years na. Sabi ko, pag nakuha ko to, tigil na ako. Pag nakuha ko to, stop. Pero there's always the next pair. There's always the next pair. So, parang dati, sabi ko, ang kukunin ko lang yung mga gusto ko. So, one example is yung nandun sa picture na sinend ko sa'yo, which is this one.
Yeah.
Which is this one.
Wow, yeah. That's on the e-card mo, yeah.
Yes. Ito kasi, this brings back memories of high school. When I was in high school, sobrang sikat si Penny Hardaway. As nung sobrang sikat niya, yan yung sapatos niya na lumabas. And then halos lahat ng tao gusto yan. And sobrang limited na lumabas sa Pilipinas. And then, time na yon, I think, nung mga time na yun, ang isang Jordan na shoe was only around 3,000 to 4,000 pesos. Tapos yung Penny Hardaway na Foamposite 1 na yan was already 6,000 to 7,000.
Wow, okay. That's a lot.
That was back in 97, 98, gano'n. So, yung pera na yun. So, by the time nung nakaipon na ako, wala na ako mahanap. Kahit napunta ako ng Cartimar. Back in the day, Cartimar nagbebenta parang original na sapatos eh. Ngayon, hindi na eh.
How do you know it's original? Like, saan tinitingnan yung like
sometimes before kasi it's based on experience. Kung sanay ka tingin sapatos, alam mo yung stitching, alam mo yung feel ng material. Pero ngayon, marami ng online ways to check. Dati din, pag meron akong hindi sure na sapatos, then I know a friend of mine na meron. So before I buy, I ask for pictures. And once I get the pictures, papadala ko sa friend ko. Paki-legit check nga. That's the term that we use, LC. Pa-legit check nga. So titingnan niya, compare niya sa shoes niya. Pag okay, sabi niya, then I trust in the person's judgment. Okay siya. Pero ngayon, there are a lot of ways online na how to legit check Jordan 1. Lalagyan way. So may mga identifiers sila doon. Ito yung mga items na i-check mo. Pero one of the things na easiest way to check before is yung tag sa loob. Lahat ng shoes may tag. So, for example, tayo isang shoe na madali lang makita yung tag. Ang hirap eh. May tag yan sa loob.
Yeah.
So, yan. So, dyan sa tag, meron dyan code na nakalagay. Dati kasi yung mga fake shoes, they don't care about the code. So, pag nakita mo yung code, when you type it sa internet, lalabas na kagad yung shoe, model, and the color. So, malalaman na probably legit siya. Pero ngayon, since yung mga fake shoe makers, ginagaya na rin nila pati yung tag. So, hindi na ganun ka-reliable na to just check the tag only. Yun. One of the ways before, pero ngayon hindi na.
Yeah. See, may tanong din, ano yung everyday go-to shoes mo daw? What would you wear on a normal day?
Everyday go-to shoes prior to to COVID. Since I go to the office, so I have to wear leather shoes, dress shoes for office. Pero pag lumalabas, I actually rotate my shoes. Wala akong iisang sapatos lang na sinusuot. I'm one of those collectors na if I have that shoe and I decide na gagamitin ko talaga siya, ginagamit ko talaga yung sapatos, iniikot ko yung mga shoes ko. Pero since nung tumanda na, minsan mas gusto mo mas comfortable na sapatos, so maghahanap ka ng mga tinatawag nila daddy shoes.
Right. So can you show us one na yung go-to?
Daddy shoes, sige. I think I have one here. One of my daddy shoes. It's New Balance.
New Balance, I remember them.
New Balance. New Balance, they make very comfortable shoes.
Yeah.
Kaya meron akong isang pair na ganyan na alam ko na pag may pupuntahan kami na I will take maraming lakad talaga.
Right.
Ganyan isusuot ko versus wearing something like this. Kasi ito, pag suot mo na ito na matagal, medyo masakit na sa paa. So, nagiging tiis ganda siya pag matagal.
Pero with that one, when you wear, Penny Harding used to wear that in the courts. Pero if you play basketball in those shoes, you mean like hindi ka dapat magtagal magsuot, no? It's not that comfortable.
Yes, that's true. I keep a separate number of shoes pang basketball talaga. Bumibili ako ng mga mas bagong sapatos ngayon when it comes to basketball. One of the shoes that I have right now is yung pinaka-latest na Jordan, which is the Jordan 34. Kasi mostly yung mga mas recent na sapatos, mas updated na yung technology,
Yes.
mas comfortable, mas magaan. Ito, ang bigat itong Penny Hardaway na to eh. Pati yung mga Jordan na retro. Although I have a friend who's also a collector na sinusuot niya yung mga yung mga retro niya na shoes. Which is bilib ako sa kanya. Well, one of the reasons siguro is because he always buys 2 pairs. 1 pair for collection, 1 pair for wearing to basketball.
So, can you show us the one that you wear, the Jordan 34, like from pang basketball mo?
Nandun sa kwarto. Nakatulog
No worries. So, if mag-advise ka na, like, halimbawa, like friend goes to you, ano yung shoes na gusto na mag-start ng collection, how would you advise them? Like say if I went up to you and say, hey man, I'm thinking of like starting off a shoe collection, ganon. So, anong advice mo sa kanila?
Siguro you will have to go with what speaks to you. Kung ano sa tingin mo yung gusto mong anong sapatos na nagre-remind sa iyo ng something of some of those happy times na you feel that you have to have that shoe. So,
Right.
Start there. Or pag nakita ka ng mga ibang sapatos, pag you feel na it's something na you want to have, then go for it. Huwag mo ipipilit yung sarili mo for the shoes na hindi mo naman gusto. Pero dahil nakita mo may hype, biglang that happened to me several times na nung time na nag-a-acquire ako ng maraming sapatos, biglang nakita kong isang sapatos na na ang daming tao bumibili. Kasi ko bibili din ako. Pero when I got the shoe, I wore it once. Pagkatapos nun, parang sabi ko, it's not my style. Hindi ko naman talaga gusto. So I ended up selling the shoe. Bought a different pair na mas gusto ko.
So you actually saw so you used you were able to sell the shoes on the stock exchange. So
I don't sell in the stock exchange kasi when you sell in the stock exchange, it's a US-based company. So what they do is papadala mo muna sa kanila yung sapatos. So titingin ka doon sa stock exchange. May nakita ka doon price na nagbibid. okay sa'yo yung bid price niya. You accept the price. Once you accept the price, magko-close yung transaction. Pag nag-close yung transaction, so for example, me selling to you, it's not direct na isa-sell ko sa'yo. Ang mangyari is, kailangan ipapadala ko pa kay StockX. Si
Ah,
StockX, they will authenticate the shoe. Sila yung magli-legit check. Tapos nilalagyan nila ng tag nila na authenticated by StockX. And then, saka, ikaw, babayaran mo yung shipping sa kanila, sila mag-ship papunta sa'yo from their base of operation.
okay.
Tapos, aside from that, kunyari, your bid price was $300, I accepted. They get commission. So, for example, they get 15%. So, they get $45. So, ang babalik na lang sa akin is yung less $45. Tapos, less pa yung, nababawas ko pa dun yung shipping cost ko na pinadala ko papunta sa US.
Parang talo ka.
Yeah. There are actually some people doing that now in the Philippines. Na ang ginagawa nila is dito nila binibili. Tapos pinapadala nila sa kakilala nila sa US. And then pag nag-close yung deal sa StockX, saka yung friend nila sa US ang magpapadala papunta sa StockX, so it's cheaper.
Okay.
Dati it used to be reverse. Dati, kinukuha namin sa US, pinapadala dito sa Philippines, then kukunti dito. Ngayon, dumadami na yung shops na nagbebenta din dito, dumadami na yung pairs dito sa Philippines. So, yung mga iba, may nakita ko na binibili nila, tapos pinapadala nila doon.
Wow, okay. Like, I mean, the only one you could save is kung papadala mo sa friend mo papunta sa States. Pero if you're doing it in bulk, like, hindi ka pwede magpa-balik-bayan pa. Diba? Like,
they do it in bulk. Maramihan nila pinapadala, parang balik-bayan box. I think one of the couriers na ginagamit nila is LBC. Kasi meron si LBC yung ganun, yung baliktad naman na balik-bayan box papunta na sa US.
Okay. Yeah. Kasi, like, nahirapan ako sa like, I was planning to do that, na mag-bulk ship ng libro ko sa States. It was crazy if I was to do it, like, the cheapest way possible. It's still expensive. Lalabas yung book ko is napakamahal. Mm-hmm. Like, that no one would buy it anyway, like, for that price. Like, pwede siya maging double. I calculated it's going to be double. So that's why kung magpapadala ka ng shoes in bulk, you have to factor in the cost of the shipping.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like talo unless there is a way talaga to do it. So I know LBC is napaka-expensive pagka yung shipping na ganun. So when you're selling it to people, like for instance, you're selling a shoe, do you meet them o pinapadala mo na lang? How does it go?
Some people within, usually what happens is, ipopost mo yan sa Facebook groups, yun nga, nasabi ko sa, sneaker exchange, meron din yung isa, ng group, Jordan brand only, so you can only sell Jordan shoes. So I post there the specification of the shoe, kung anong model siya, anong color, anong size, yung condition niya, kung brand new ba siya, or used. Pag used siya, lalagyan mo siya ng condition, 9.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, ganun. Tapos, I posted there. Once I post, yung mga taong interested, either they comment, after they comment, mag-PM na lang kami. We talk through Messenger. Usually, manghihingi sila ng pictures. So, I send them the pictures. And then, pag within Metro Manila, we agree on the location of meetup. Usually, I put there na ang preferred meetup ko is either BGC or Makati. Yung nilalagay ko para at least mabilis lang. Outside Makati, outside BGC, I rarely go, especially now, may COVID. There are also some buyers na from the provinces. Yung mga from provinces, payag naman sila na shipping.
Right.
May lang talaga doon, may trust factor lang talaga doon na if it's shipping, mauna yung payment, plus they add the shipping cost. Tapos, once I receive the payment, saka ako pinapadala. Recently, I think it was last week Friday, meron akong pinalang sapatos sa Zamboanga.
No, okay. Wow. Cool. So, yung pinadala mo, is it like brand new or used?
No, it's used na siya na sapatos. I've used it quite a few times. Pero it's a basketball shoe pero nagamit ko lang siya pang basketball once and then walking na. So yung wear and tear niya hindi ganun kagrabe. Pero I've sold it at much cheaper price than compared to brand new.
Si Rick may tanong din, do you use insoles? Kailangan ba yung insoles para sa mga ibang shoes? So, usually yung shoes wala na. Like, yung mga pinili.
Ngayon kasi marami nang lumalabas na magandang insole from China. Yung mga kinakopy nila yung insole ng Nike tapos ng Adidas. Pero me personally, I don't use insole. I wear the shoe as it is, kung ano yung kasama niya. Although meron ako isang good friend, si Joma Moves. Isa sa mga local figure na re-review ng sapatos dito sa Philippines. And he uses those insoles. Kunyari nakabili siya ng Adidas. Yung Adidas niya, removable yung insole and malambot, maganda. So ginagawa niya, minsan, nag-experiment siya, nilalagay niya sa ibang sapatos kung ano yung effect. So ganun ginagawa niya.
And how does he find that? Like, what's the findings? Like, nung nag-experiment siya ng gano'n?
Meron kasi ibang rubber shoes na sobrang tigas, pero yung other aspects ng performance ng sapatos na gustuhan niya. So ginagawa niya, ini-insertan niya ng mas malambot konti na insole para for his use, mas malambot na ng konti. Kasi pag when you're playing basketball, pag mas malambot ng konti, mas less strain on the knees. Alam mo naman, when you're aging, kaya nga sabi niya, na very tito question, na when you're aging, pag habang laro ka ng basketball, mas masakit niya sa mga joints mo. So, we find ways na, maging mas komportable. Although, ako naman, naghahanap na lang ako ng sapatos na gusto ko yung lambot, yung performance based on how I play.
Is there like a remarkable difference between each shoe as a sports person like yourself? Like nararamdaman mo ba yung difference ng shoes talaga sa court side pagka
Yes.
Okay.
Depende kasi sa depende sa shoes. Ako kasi I tend to gravitate towards lighter shoe pero gusto ko may impact protection sa heel, sa foot ko, kahit na konting impact protection, pero gusto ko siya na hindi mataas. Gusto ko low to the ground because the way I play point guard and gusto ko may court feel, kaya gusto ko mas manipis. So, mas gusto ko yung mga ganong klaseng sapatos. Whereas before, na yung sa heel, kahit na wala masyadong cushion, okay lang sa akin nung mas bata pa ako. Kasi hindi naman ako masyadong bumabagsak sa heel. More on forefoot lang lagi. Pero since nung tumatanda na, every time you jump, bumabagsak ka na rin sa heel mo ng mas madalas. Kaya naghahanap na rin ako ng may impact protection sa heel.
Right. So, parating ang position mo when you're playing basketball is usually point guard, right?
Yes.
What about the other? Like, say, I don't know, yung center, for instance, ano shoes ang preference nila?
Yun. It depends then on how they play kasi hindi na ngayon kasi maklasify na porket center siya, malaki, mabigat, ganun. Yung friend ko nga si Joma, he plays center for our team. Tangkad siya, 5'11", 6, ganun. And then mostly yung mga shoes na gusto niya halos similar sa akin. which is a guard shoe. Pero meron din naman kaming kilala na meron din naman kaming friend na power forward center ang nilalaro and siya, ano siya, mas mabigat siya on his feet. So, ang gusto niya is yung mas bulky na sapatos and mas malaki yung cushion. Yung mga ibang guards, meron din mga ibang guards naman, guards sila pero they're heavy on their feet, ang bigat nila humakbang. So, mas gusto din nila yung mas makapal yung cushion. So, it really depends kung how you play. It's not just specific to a position. Dati parang ganun di ba? Isipin mo pag guard, pare-pareho sila lahat ng gusto. Pag forward center, lahat sila pare-pareho ng gusto. Pero it boils down to how you play, kung gaano kalaking impact protection yung kailangan mo, kung kailangan mo ba stable na sapatos, high cut or low cut or mid. So nagva-vary na siya. Parang ako ay gravitates towards mid or low shoes. Ayoko talaga ng high kasi ako yung type of player na malikot. So feeling ko pag high yung gamit ko ng sapatos, nare-restrict yung leg movement ko. Hindi ako makagalaw mabuti, naiirita ako. So kaya mas gusto ko yung low na sapatos.
So yung mga, the mga low na sapatos, you're looking at Converse, di ba? Mga ganun. Kasi they're like relatively flat. Like that's what I found. Like, meron ako isang Converse shoes eh. Ang halos ang nipis ng soles niya. Minsan nasasaktan yung paa ko pagka pero pagka nagra-run ako, pagka yung nag-marathon, mas preferred ko yung flat shoes kasi sa ball of my feet ako natutunan tumakbo. They're the ones na pag ginamit ko siya on a daily basis, hindi ko makaya kasi minsan mabigat din yung paa ko eh. Like pag normal lang ako mag-run. Pero that's what. So you would like those kind of shoes?
Converse, hindi masyado. Recently, they came back to making basketball shoes. So, they gumawa sila ulit ng parang classic na mukhang Converse All-Star. Although I haven't tried it. Pero, ngayon kasi normally kasi pag, for example, yung Jordan na 34. Yung Jordan 34 is a mid-cut shoe. Pero it feels like a low. Kasi kahit na mid siya, yung material niya sa upper niya, it's not that restrictive and parang mesh lang. And usually, yung Jordan na shoe na yun, nagre-release din sila ng low-cut version. So, Jordan 34 and then Jordan 34 low. Parang yung mga LeBron James din na sapatos. They release LeBron 17 and then after a few months, they will release LeBron 17 low. Ganun yung ginagawa nila.
May tanong si Rick Bryan. Speaking of nipis, so bakit wala ng Vibram sa Philippine market? Vibram. What is Vibram? Is that a brand?
Vibram. Yes, it's a brand na sobrang nipis nung sole niya. And then, ang ganda ng shape ng sole niya. It's mostly used by mga nagte-training and gymnastics and mga nagte-trekking. Gusto yun ako nagte-trekking. Kasi ang stability niya sa feet. Nagulat din ako actually na biglang wala na sila sa Philippines. I guess because supply and demand. Most people don't have that demand nung biglang dumami yung other options for low standing shoes.
Okay. Well, oh my God, N52. Hey, Lawrence, we've taken up your time. But before I let you go, Mike, you want to wish anybody like hello or any advice that you want to impart on the audience about shoes?
I'd like to say hello. Well, yung wife ko nagpapatulog ng bata, si G.
Hi, G. Thank you for letting us.
I'd like to say to my teammates, mga basketball teammates ko from GT, Hunk Dogs, Prince Lubricants, and then yung team SMB ko na sila yung in-invite ko na manood today. I'm not sure kung nood sila, hindi nakikita sino kasi yung mga nagko-comment. Pero actually, segue lang ako, quick kwento. Yung dahil sobrang hirap kumuha ng mga limited na shoe ngayon, dahil ngayon bigla na lang puro online, hindi rin pila, ayoko talaga pumipila, online. So, usually, raffle yan. Paparegister sila, and then paparaffle nila yung rights to buy the shoe. So, ginagawa namin, kami ng mga group of friends ko, ito na rin magiging siguro suggestion ko sa mga iba. If you have group of friends na wala naman silang ginagawa and okay naman silang bumili ng sapatos. So, I tell them, for example, Jordan 1s. Pag Jordan 1s, mostly ako yung may gusto niyan sa barkada namin. So, ang gagawin namin, lahat kami magre-register, pero lahat kukunin size ko.
Okay. Cool.
So, lima-anim kami magre-register na size 9.5. Whoever gets the shoe, swerte, kung dalawang shoe yung nakuha namin, okay lang, bibilin ko pa rin both.
Right. Okay. So that increases your chances of actually getting the shoe pagka community kayo, para isang community lang.
Yes. Nagiging rin siya, exciting din siya, although recently puro kami L, puro talo. Hindi kami makakuha, naiirita na kami. So parang itong raffle nung isang araw, may raffle ng Adidas na Yeezy. Sabi na, wala na. Are you guys ready for the L? Sabi lang gano'n.
Oh man, well, doesn't hurt to keep trying. That's a good idea though. It's one way to secure a shoe, a shoe that you pair of shoes that you like. But that's awesome, man. Once again, man, Lawrence, thank you so much for joining us. Mga pinakita mo sa aming shoes. And we learned a lot tonight about collecting shoes and what's best to wear and how it works out. Like the stock market of shoes. I mean, I didn't even know that existed. So that was...
Gumagawa na sila ng local na version nun eh. Kung up na yung local na version nun.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. That would be interesting. Certainly, like in this time, with the pandemic, I mean, that would come in handy, like having something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, once again, Lawrence, thank you so much for joining us, and hope you'll come and join us again. Pagka nakakuha ka ng bagong pair of shoes, feel free to show it to us and tell us about it. And have a good night, and thank you.
Thank you for having me. Bye, Nato.
Thanks. Bye. Well, there you go, folks. That's Lawrence. So that's something every day, and that was pretty cool about shoes. I think the coolest part of that is yung stock exchange ng shoes. I tried to do something similar for artwork sa New York. Yung buy and sell ganon, like of local markets. Sa just sa New York, yung para siyang exchange ng artwork. JP, I don't know what happened to them. I think Owen siguro nasa office pa, nakatulog or whatever. Si Ron siguro pagod, at saka si Ella. And so, I'm flying solo tonight. Kaya ganun. But I'm sure tomorrow meron tayong guest, si Solly. He's gonna talk about yung mga asteroids na muntik na tayong tamaan. Na ELE level yung puntatama, ganun. Extinction level event, kumbaga. So that's for tomorrow. Pero I think for tonight, I guess it's tulog na. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much, Rick, JP, for joining me. Alan, Mick, I hope you're well, Mike. And, medyo konti tayo tonight. Pero bukas, I'm sure, babalik ulit. So on behalf of WAG PO and everyone else na tulog na, stay safe. Have a good night. How about aliens? We'll find out about that tomorrow, man. Uh, so so for now, it's I guess it's good night.